everybody to Horace's World now. Today, this is the first episode of a series in which I'm going to be building an entire train in Minecraft. So I'm getting the materials for the rails now, though I'm putting down the ballast. You want it to be 8 blocks wide. Okay, and then that's the track, and then here are the ties. I had to fumble around with the ties a lot till I got them right. Now I'm going to start building the actual train. So there's the polished andesite and button. Those are going to be the polished andesite and the buttons. That's what I'm going to make the leading wheels out, and most of the rest of the engine is going to be blackstone. Placing them down. Okay, now I'm going to start building the main wheels, the driving wheels. So you want to make it, I'm planning to do Hudson, so I'm making 3 wheels. So if you want to do a wheel, first you want to build this cross, and then you'll get the stairs and you'll do what this is. See? See? Nice and circular. I'm going to do it for all of them. Okay, and then I'm going to go over to the other side. Okay, and I'm just doing the same thing. By the way, I'm not actually going to do any of the detail that's like under the engine, so those aren't really meant to be realistic axles. They're just for the convenience of built-in. Okay, and then here's me. That's my skin. And I thought I would be able to blend into the snow, but unfortunately not. Oh. I'm just stretching. Ah. And I'm gonna make the reciprocating rods. Well, I don't know if it's reciprocating rods, just the rods. I don't know. Okay, and here it goes. Okay, that's one side done. And then I'm gonna start actually building the cylinders. Thank God for the Nether update. Okay, and that's just... So I've done the front of the engine, as you can see, and now I just did the pistons. Okie dokie, so I'm gonna start building the boiler now. And I'm just finishing up this stuff. And I'm just going around and building. Okay, and I'm not doing anything particularly important. I'm just, okay, and I'm trying to build a coupler here. Still building the boiler. Just keep going. Okie dokie, just building the boiler. Now I'm building the cab. So I'm starting to build the cab here. And this is the roof. Okay, and that's what the part's on top. And I'm gonna start struggling to build the smokestack. Still struggling to do that. And now I'm just I'm building the smoke. So you see, we have some smoke here. And that's what I settled on eventually, just that. And I'm fumbling around here, just trying to decide whether I want it one way or another. Okay, and that's what I settled on. And I'm building the firebox. I know eventually the firebox is gonna kind of, but this is just comedic. Shh. Okay. It's kind of annoying building in this biome because you're constantly having to set the weather to clear. Okay, and now I'm building the trailing wheels. As I said, this would be a Hudson. Like a little choo-choo Hudson. As you can see here. I'm building the cab. Cabby. And soon I'm going to be building the firebox. And now I'm going to do the glass, which I'm going to use for the windows. Okay, now I'm building the roof. You know, to me it kind of just looks a lot like a tractor, like an excavator. Okay, and I'm gonna have to set the weather to clear again. And set it today. Okay. And now I'm just building the thingy that sticks out from the cab. I don't know what it's called. Okay, and there you have it. Now all I need to do is to add what's going to be inside the firebox. So I'm going to go inside, I'm going to get a bunch of netherrack, and I'm going to get a bunch of flint and steel, obviously. So you see, those stairs are going to be the door to the firebox, and so I'm going to get a flint and steel. And I think I actually did more fires than were necessary. And there, and now I'm going to put a wall behind it just to be safe. So you don't see, hey, Jimmy, why is it why can't you see through the entire engine? Okay, and here I am trying to get out, and I found my way out there, and it looks great. It looks great. It actually looks really good, and I'm actually very happy at what I built. And now I'm getting the buttons, which is just going to, control what's going on. So I'm getting all these buttons. Okay, and now I just need to add the headlight. And so that's what I'm about to do in a second, and ain't she a beauty? Ain't she a beauty? And I'm trying to build the headlights. That's the last thing to be done, and then this is going to be done.